sequins flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Ben Lively. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And now here's the veteran DH, Jose Altuve. In the air, right field, Brennan hauls it in for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
And a foul ball. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And that one hammered. Kwan moving back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now it's Christian Walker. Ripped to short. That's out number 3. So one hit is all they get. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Back here in Cleveland, and today on the hill, Ronel Blanco. What do you have on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
No strike.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Stephen Kwan.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Ground ball to the right side, and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Line drive. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Jose Ramirez, the American League leader in batting average this season. Fly ball center field, Dubon. And there's two down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out. One left for the Guardians. We played an inning. No score. And we're back. Top of the second. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Lively back to work. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. The other way, and foul ball. Diaz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Grounder might be two. To Rocchio at second for one. On to Santana, two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. No score here in the second. That misses the zone. 2-0. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two outs. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, David Fry. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And that one fouled off. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Lane Thomas. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. And ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Misses, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground to first, Walker. Handles, throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. The Guardians go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jeremy Pena.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Pena measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way high with that one. And a count 2-1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Too low, and it's ball 3. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now, Chas McCormick.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Pena gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lively checks the runner, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Lively over to first, and he's back safely. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Altuve stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Late swing fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
Diving, but it gets down for a hit. Lead runner holds at 3rd, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Right through there for a strike. Almost got him.
Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Up the middle. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tagging from 3rd. He scores on the sac fly. It's 2-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from 3rd.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's too low. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Yainer Diaz in the on-deck circle. 2 outs. There's a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Line to left. Reaching down and makes the grab. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Daniel Schneemann. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch is outside. Fastball is outside. And that drops in for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
Line drive. Dubon makes a nice running catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Kwan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Slapped foul. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Guardians lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Right through there for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Has some trouble with it. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball there. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get one. He's in there.
Oh, runner from first stealing all the way right there and being very aggressive, continuing on to third. The infielders have to shut him down, give him a look, do something to prevent that guy from getting to third.
And here is Jeremy Pena. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Two outs with a runner at third. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Ramirez. And there's a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Backed off the plate that time. So man in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground, right side. Rogers throws to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fry up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. One away with a runner at third. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ball to strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and now they trail by one.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Hedges at the plate with two away. Swings through that one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One run on one base hit. No errors. No one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lively back to work. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. One away here in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one.
1 ball.
One out. Bases empty. The next pitch misses. And that's ball 2. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
3-1.
That one fouled off. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Dubon in the box again, takes a strike.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Back now at Progressive Field. Here comes Lane Thomas. First pitch, not close. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. McCormick on the run. Puts it away for the out.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The Guardians down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Paul Sewald. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
With the shift on, hits right into it. Santana takes it to the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker, the next to hit. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well, The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and that'll get down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians 1. Back here in Cleveland, now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that. Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one in the dirt. That one misses. So leadoff walk. No outs. Runner at first. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. First pitch misses. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Brian King up and loosening in the pen. Abreu, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Grounds one to short. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Kwan, the lead runner, out at second. Brennan on at first with nobody out. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. To Walker, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Ronel Blanco departs, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Miguel Castro.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. On the ground. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. One left for the Guardians, and they trail it here 2-1. Here in Cleveland, here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And there's one down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's the right fielder, Chas McCormick. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And a foul ball. Up and in, and that is ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Altuve stands in now, looks at that one inside. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. And the sweeper is off the plate. He goes down looking. 1 left for Houston, but they still lead it 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Lifted in the air, right field. And a quick out, number one. Austin Hedges now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses. 3-0.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And the tying run is on base.
So this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
One down. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. Swing, and he popped it up. Rogers makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Schneemann, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
1 ball, no
Trying
strike.
to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Guardians lead 1. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Hentges.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. And that is out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count now even up. Swing, and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, boom, sometimes you just got to talk to it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
The first baseman,
And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. Hit hard on the ground to short. Play is made, 2 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one misses. And the count is 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting.
First and
baseman,
second,
Isaac
2
Paredes.
outs. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Ball.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Dubon at second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. Got him. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean.
Pitching for
Back
Houston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brian Abreu.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game.
Ball 1.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
is outside. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Rips one to right, and no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now, Stephen Kwan.
No, that's
First
the ball.
offering, and it just misses.
If you're a base
One
runner, you've
ball,
got to
no
stay
strike.
dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Gets under and pops it up. And that's a foul ball. Just
Ball, go.
outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the 2-2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be Will Brennan.
Will Brennan.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, a
0-1.
come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
There's a swing and a miss. Holding on to a
0-2.
1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's
Ball 2.
outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the
2
count.
balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one way inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
Ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive. It gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Brian Abreu won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And now here is Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick has it sized up. Brings it in. That is the inning. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. Through 8 full, it's the Astros 2 and the Guardians 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rogers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
Just missed.
Too low.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
Now batting, right fielder, Chaz McCormick.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Chaz McCormick. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Late on that fastball. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians 1. And we're back. And now the DH, David Fry. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One-run game, bottom 9.
Drive.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Austin Hedges stands in. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch.
No ball.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
No outs. Runner at first. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Walker. Save!
Hey, he's in there.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that shirt out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Bunts it towards the mound. In there safely. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now Brian Rocchio. Golden opportunity right here. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You need a strikeout,
No
and you need a
ball.
ball,
One strike.
perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, then look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Kwan swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
One down, and the winning run at third. Next
Ball.
pitch is downstairs.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Now a chance for Will Brennan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
balls.
It might
2
be
strikes.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Trying to send this extra innings. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Across is the winning run, and the Guardians walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come into the ninth inning down. First, you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These players knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see a team find a way to win, and that's what they did today.
The final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Don't nobody want to dance slow when